You bought the gloves, the tools, the plants, but then life got busy. And suddenly, your dream garden became one more thing to feel guilty about. But here's the truth. You may not be a bad gardener. You may simply be planting the wrong things for a busy life. The secret is not working harder. The secret is planting smarter. In this video, you'll see how just a few smart perennials can change everything.
So before you give up on gardening, watch what happens when the plants do more of the work.
A low-maintenance garden starts before you dig. It starts with choosing plants for the right place. Some corners need shade lovers. Some dry spots need plants that can handle heat. The best plant is not always the prettiest one at the store. It's the one that fits your garden's problem.
And when you combine perennials with simple soil cover, your garden becomes easier to keep alive.
Perennials don't just bloom once. Many come back year after year, stronger and fuller.
Instead of buying random plants, think in zones: shade, sun, weeds, color, and structure. Let's start with the place that frustrates many beginners first: the shady corner. Shady corners can feel impossible, but they're not useless. Hostas are one of the easiest ways to make shade look intentional. Once established, they can fill space beautifully with very little drama. If your shady spot stayed a little moist, a stilby adds soft, feathery blooms. It turns a quiet corner into something bright, layered, and almost woodland-like. For tough spots under trees, liriope can act like a living border.
It helps cover bare ground where many plants refuse to cooperate. For shade, think texture first. Big leaves, soft blooms, and clean edges.
A shady corner doesn't have to be the forgotten part of your yard. Now let's move to the opposite problem: full sun and dry soil. This is where delicate, thirsty plants can make gardening feel exhausting. Sedum is built for neglect. Its thick leaves store water like tiny reservoirs. It gives you structure in summer, color in fall, and interest even as the season fades. Yarrow is another tough choice for hot, dry spaces. Its fern-like leaves soften the ground, while the flowers bring a wild meadow feeling. Black-eyed Susan brings that classic American summer look with very little fuss. It handles heat well and can make a simple border feel alive. Coneflower is forgiving, beautiful, and loved by pollinators.
In summer, it feeds bees and butterflies. Later, seed heads can support birds.
For dry, sunny areas that need elegance, Russian sage is a powerful choice. Its silver stems and purple-blue flowers create a soft, expensive-looking haze.
The trick is not fighting the sun. It's planting what actually enjoys it. Now your hottest spot can become one of the easiest parts of the garden.
And that is the goal: beauty that doesn't demand your entire weekend. But there's one problem that can ruin even a beautiful bed: weeds. Weeds love empty soil, so the smarter move is to cover that soil with living plants. Ground cover perennials can reduce open space and make the garden look finished. Creeping phlox can turn a bare edge into a carpet of spring color. And after the flowers fade, the foliage still helps cover the ground. Catmint is a relaxed, billowy plant that works beautifully along paths. It blooms generously and gives the garden that soft cottage look without much pressure. For clean edges and difficult soil, Liriope gives structure with very little maintenance. The less bare soil you leave exposed, the less work your garden asks from you later. Ground cover is not just decoration. It is one of the quiet secrets of an easier garden. A garden feels alive when something is always happening. Coreopsis is like sunshine planted in the ground. A quick trim now and then can keep it looking fresh, but it doesn't ask for much. It's perfect when you want color that feels cheerful, simple, and bright. Daylilies are famous for being tough, adaptable, and full of summer color. They can handle many soil conditions, but if you have cats, choose a safer alternative. Salvia adds vertical spikes, which makes a flat garden feel more designed. Its fragrant leaves are often less appealing to deer and rabbits than tender plants. When you combine different bloom shapes, the garden looks richer without adding more work. The secret is repetition. 3 or 4 reliable plants can look better than 20 random ones. And if you want that polished, high-end look, focus on structure. Lavender is perfect for gardeners who tend to overcare less. It prefers sun, good drainage, and not too much pampering. Give it the right conditions, and it can make a simple path feel elegant.
Pair lavender with Russian sage, and the whole bed starts to look intentional.
Ornamental grass adds movement, sound, and height without constant attention. Sometimes the most beautiful part of a garden is not color, but motion.
This is how a low-maintenance garden can still feel refined.
Less work does not have to mean less beauty. If your yard is sunny and dry, start with sedum, coneflower, and yarrow. That trio gives you toughness, pollinator value, and long seasonal interest. If your problem is shade, try hostas, astilbe, and liriope. Together, they create texture, softness, and a clean living edge.
If you want a more elegant look, choose lavender, Russian sage, and ornamental grass.
You don't need to plant everything. You just need the right combination for your space. A beautiful garden should give you peace, not another exhausting weekend chore. Comment Easy Garden if you want a simple 3-plant layout for your backyard, and subscribe for more practical garden ideas.